like a Angry Orchard. Not sponsored. Wow, that was juicy. Sorry, guys. And sorry that it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm sorry. We'll get into all that fun stuff here in a minute. We're just going to wait and see if anyone joins us. Hi, Brittany. So glad for you to join us here today. Sorry, I haven't done a live stream in a while. And I lost a nail today. I am doing okay. Thank you so much for asking, Brittany. It's just been a crazy past couple of weeks for me. Hi, Brianna. So glad for you to join us. And, oh God, yeah, I've been learning graphic design, which has been my new adventure, and it's been a lot of fun, but it's a lot. It's a lot of information, and it's kind of taken its toll on me a little bit, but I was up really late last night for the guy who's teaching me. He's kind of like my boss, but I mean, he's like a family friend, so I don't really like calling him a boss. So it's really weird, but yeah, he had me go with him on this adventure last night, and that was interesting, to say the least. I don't know if I can talk about it, so I'm not going to. Just to be on the safe side, I'm not going to, because I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, it's been a crazy day, crazy week, crazy everything. So how are you guys? How are you? That's what I would like to know. How are you? And look, my hair is long enough now to where I can do ponytails again. I mean, granted, I have a little bit of a mullet down here, but I don't care. Half ponytails are my favorite ponytails. I'm not drunk. This is my first beer, so I'm just saying. I am drinking on an empty stomach, though, which is not something you should do. I'm good. This past week has been very weird. Right? Okay, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. This past week has been the weirdest. May always seems really busy. Not my favorite month. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm good, says Brianna. Just trying to stay cool in this heat. I feel ya, girl. I feel ya. A few days ago, we finally hit our first 3 digits here in Vegas. That's been fun. Especially someone who has sun poisoning. Yeah. That's something I should probably do a whole video on, because I used to not when I was a kid. 20 years ago. Fuck. 20 years ago. I just feel so old. I'm sorry. I'm just in a weird mood right now because it's been a weird week. I'm glad when it was like 70, 80. Yeah, right? I totally agree with you there, Brittany. Totally agree with you there. When it's like 70, 80 degrees, totally manageable, totally great, wonderful, very welcomed. But when it starts hitting that 90s or even 100, it's like, no, you're not welcome here. Let's go. Just go. Go away. That's what I like to tell the summer heat. If I get hit with copyright because of this ice cream man, I'm gonna get pissed. Can you guys hear it? I hide when it's 90s. Yeah, same. I hate it. Once it starts hitting, like, I want to say, like, 94 and up, it just gets unbearable. 90 to 93, I can kind of tolerate. But anything above that is just like, ugh, it's nasty. You're not old. When I first started watching your videos, I seriously thought you were 22, 23. Aw, you're so sweet, Brianna. Aw. Well, I don't know when you started watching me, but when I did start, let's see, I started in 2012. I was 23. So now I'm 29. I'm 29. I'm going to be 30 next year. Oh my God. Guys, I want to know what you guys want to see from me when it comes to my 30th, because I want to do something big. I mean, of course, it's your 30th birthday. Everybody should do something big. My best friend, Emmy, which you guys have met on my channel before, I am actually planning her 30th birthday, which is coming up here soon. So, you haven't hit your 30s yet, so hush, Christy. I love you. I love you, Christy. I miss you so much. Hey, girl, you know what? You look damn good for your age, honey. And I don't think I'll look... I know. And I don't think I'll look half as good as you when I'm almost 40. So, I mean, granted, I have pretty decent genetics, but I don't know. Hi, Leilani. Oh, please, yes, you will. Well, I love your confidence in me, Christy. I love your confidence. But I don't know. Especially the way that I've been lately. I've been working so hard and such late hours and everything. I haven't really been taking care of myself, especially like skin-wise. I've totally been doing the whole rule of not going to sleep with your makeup on like almost daily. So it's bad. Thanks, Leilani. But yeah, I'll just be happy if I look half as good as you when I'm almost 40 there, Christy, because you look damn good. So, you do, Christy. You do. I'm not just saying that. You are one, not only amazing mother, but you are just an incredible human being, and I love you to death, and I miss you so very much. Brianna says, I think it would be cool to see like a live birthday bash for your 30th so we could see what so it could be like we are there celebrating with you. Oh, Brianna, you know what? I'm going to have to do that now. How was the vampire ball? The vampire ball was amazing. Oh my God, it was so great. So many people with such elaborate outfits and everything. It was so beautiful and amazing. I'm totally flying out for your 30th. Well, then I'm totally flying out for your 40th. So there. Julie Royce, I agree with that. Hey. So yeah, I'll definitely be live streaming my 30th then. Definitely looks like that is what I'm going to be doing. But, yeah, oh my gosh. It's one of those things, it's like, you always talk about, like, oh, when I'm 30, or when I'm 25, or when I'm this. Whoop, whoop, party for Sarah's 30th, yeah! Yeah, I will definitely be, like, getting you guys, like, you know, updated and everything. Hey, Rarsome Cat, hey! Haven't seen you in a while. So glad you're back. But yeah, I definitely am going to be like keeping you guys updated when it comes time to that, so that way you guys can like plan around it and everything, so that way everybody can be involved and we can do like a really awesome live streaming thing for my 30th. So, but yeah, it's like, oh my God, I actually cried when I turned 23, and I'll tell you that story. When I was 13, Tony, hey, I'm a grandpa. Faux-called? What? Yeah, it's been a while. I just finished college till fall. Well, congratulations for finishing college until fall. Enjoy your summer and don't get into too much trouble. Even though, you know, college life, you know, gotta have fun. Just don't get in too much trouble. But yeah, when I was 13, I was in front of my best friend Cherie's house. We were sitting on our curb and we were talking about 10 years from now, we're going to be in our 20s. We're going to be 23, 24, and yeah, 24 and 24, because they were both older than me. So like they would be 24, I was going to be 23, and we were just like, man, we're going to be like awesome adults. We're going to be like so cool and like all this stuff. And then when I turned 23, I just started crying. I was just like, I'm lame. I'm so boring and dull. I research for fun. Oh my God, I just turned 20 and I understand that feeling. Yeah, seriously, it's weird. It's like when you hit your 20s, it's like you definitely get an existential crisis And it's definitely like, oh my God. Like, I remember when I would talk about this when I was younger. Brittany says, I turned 24 in July. Yeah, so I'm sure you've probably gone through this. Yeah. 45, Tony. Well, Tony, you know what? You are awesome. And, you know, you're only as young as you feel. Because I actually still feel like I'm 18, which I have to remind myself all the time that I'm not. Everyone is getting married and having babies. You know what? I totally sympathize with you on that. And I got something to tell you, Brittany. Don't ever rush into having babies or anything. I'm sure you already know this, and I'm sure many people have told you this. Oh, well, thank you, Brittany. You're so sweet to say I'm not boring at all. You're so sweet. I'm sure if you hung out with me, though, you'd probably be like, wow, this girl is totally nerdy on a level I didn't know. Rarsum Cat says, I know, totally agree. My best friend got married in March, and they are expecting already. Yeah, seriously. Okay, so yeah, the whole, like, having kids thing, like, you got to become an adult, get married, and have a kid, like, I don't understand. Like, it's like, no, we don't live in that kind of society anymore. We're not that kind of world. You know, we actually have, like, you're a blast to hang out with, says Christy. You're so sweet, Christy. You're so sweet. I can't. Oh, my God. You're awesome to hang out with, though, Christy. You are. I love your wittiness, how quick you are with your responses, Christy. I strive to be you. Girl, seriously. The fact that everyone is having babies makes me want to run the other way. Good. Brittany, you know what? It's good. Don't worry about having babies. And it's something that my mom told me that I never really understood until I had my 2 kids. Babies have their own timing. They have their own schedule. So it's like you could be completely prepared. You can be completely unprepared. More than likely unprepared. When you do the cute voices with or without kids. I don't understand your question exactly, Tony, if you don't mind elaborating a little bit more on that. I'm just good at being an ass, says Christy. And you know what? You're a fucking hilarious ass. And I strive to be a hilarious ass. So I would live to hang out with you in real life. You know what, Rarsum Cat? I would love to hang out with all of you guys in real life. Like, if we could just, like, have, like, a total meet and greet where we just hang out and chat, maybe drink some beer or whatever together and just totally chill and hang out. That would be my ideal kind of a meet and greet. Totally. Because I do the cute voices. I'm so thankful that you like my voices there, Tony. I have so many voices. I have like oh God. 20s are weird years. They are so weird years. They are so awkward. Pretty much every girl I went to school with is already married, has kids. I'm only 21. If I have kids, it won't be until a very long time. You know what? Yeah. Don't ever rush into having kids. Don't ever feel obligated to have kids. Because, I mean, there are times where, like, you sit there and, like, no, I'll never be obligated. But then there'll be times where you have a boyfriend or something, or even a girlfriend, and they're just, like, so into having children. And it's kind of like you almost feel obligated. And that's something that I ran into that I never thought that I was going to, because I just figured, no, I don't want to have kids. I actually, you know, it's funny to say, I'm making sure there's no kids around. I actually hate kids. It's so funny. I don't want kids. People think I'm crazy. It makes it hard to find a guy. You'll find a guy who doesn't want to have kids too. Trust me, it'll happen. And even if you find a guy who wants to have kids, if he's the right guy, he will compromise with you. He will come up with some solution, whether you guys either foster or you just don't have kids and you just babysit your friends' kids. If he's the right guy, he'll compromise with you. I do, Sarah, and they look like aliens. What? What looks like aliens? I could adopt if he really wanted to. There you go. See? Compromising is the key to a successful relationship. Communication, trust, compromising. That is all part of being great relationships, you know. Babies. Yeah, they do kind of look like aliens, don't they? Yeah, when I was younger, I hated kids. I still kind of do. It's really the whiny, bratty kids. I'll have dogs, not kids. Yeah, see, there you go. See, either you become a dog lady or a cat lady or even a bird lady. You know, there's actually a bird lady in my neighborhood. She's actually really weird. But she takes her birds out for walks. It's pretty weird. But I have 3 cats and 2 birds and a bunny. There you go. See? Pets are like kids too. They require a lot of attention. So oftentimes you don't need a child because pets are your children and they can require a lot of attention and everything. But yeah, communications with the cute voices. Oh, the cute voices. I do the cute voices with my fiance to kind of get what I want sometimes. Birds are really loud. Yes, they are. Julie Roy says, yeah, I just want a dog. Dogs, okay. I sweet spot in my heart for dogs. I love cats too, don't get me wrong, but they are assholes, so it's like you have to let them come to you. But dogs, 9 times out of 10, dogs are like, you pet them once and they're your best friend. You know, dogs are amazing and I love dogs. Do you have any advice for us 20-somethings? That is a great question. First and foremost, life is just going to get harder. And no one ever wants to talk about it. No one ever does. Everybody wants to be like, you're in your 20s, things are going to be great, you're going to have a lot of fun. No, it's going to be hard. It's not going to get easy. It's just going to get harder each and every time, especially in the world that we live in right now. The world we live in right now is shit. I mean, it's so different from when I went into my 20s. For you guys going into your 20s now, it's a different world and it's so crazy and weird. The best advice that I can give you is to just focus on what it is that you want to do in your life. You know, focus on yourself. Find yourself. Don't rush into a relationship or anything like that because you need to discover who you are as a person. And in your 20s is the best time to do that because you're not, be yourself and don't try to prove anything to people. Prove stuff to yourself. That is the best advice, Pearl. And I completely agree with that. Yes, and I'm so glad you're here too, Pearl. Just be you. Do what you want to do. Find stuff that makes you happy. Like explore, try new things. If you've never painted before, do painting. If you've never sculpted before, do sculpting. If you've never done anything adventurous, go on a trip. You know, that's what is the 20s. And people want to make 20s the time that you get married and have a family. No. That can all come at another time. This whole, hey, Manny, so glad you're here. But, so it's definitely not anything to finishing up work. Don't worry, Manny. You take your time. We'll be here. You definitely don't want to do anything that other people are pressuring you to do. I mean, and that will come, and it might even be subconscious. You won't even really recognize that somebody is pressuring you to do something until it's just like, wait a minute, do I really want to do this? And so it's like you got to discover who you are and what you want for yourself, not for other people and not for any other reason other than for you. And that is really the best time to do it is in your 20s, especially in your early 20s. You know, take that time to discover who you are. And I did it in my mid-20s. Triple X, hey, hello, hi, Triple X. But yes, definitely just be true to yourself and don't ever do anything that you don't want to do. And how are you going? I'm not going anywhere, Triple X. I'm staying right here, and I'm enjoying my beer, and I'm also going to be grabbing another cigarette here soon. I always say never do things just to please someone else because you'll never really be happy. Exactly. Brianna, that is really a great response to all that, too. You need to definitely, if anybody approaches you on anything, you need to look at it in a full picture spectrum. You need to look at it in all sorts of different ways. Girl, where are your mods? My mods? What do you mean my mods? What do you mean? What do you mean, Pearl? Oh, well, hi to Bella and Harley. That's my daughter and my future stepdaughter. Well, you guys need to go play, so don't worry about the live stream. Do you like Pokemon? I liked Pokemon when I was 10, which was almost 30 years ago. No, actually, it was almost 20 years ago. Moderators for the chat. You know, I actually don't have moderators. I do it completely on my own. My fiance will sometimes help me, but he's actually currently playing Dungeons and Dragons. Well, then, Triple X, you, sir, or ma'am, yeah, need to go. There we go. Okay. So, anyway. Yeah, we are better than D&D. Yes, we are better than D&D. Yeah, I definitely, do you have a favorite cartoon from the 80s or 90s, not counting Bugs Bunny or Looney Tunes? You know, actually, I didn't really watch a whole lot of Bugs Bunny or Looney Tunes because that was all on cable, and my mom got rid of cable when I was 3 years old. So, thank you. I love my pentacle earrings, too. I got these at a dark arts market here in Vegas. That was fun. But favorite cartoons from the 80s or 90s? Well, it would have to be more so from... Actually, I grew up with Gummy Bears. I grew up with... I mean, of course. Pagan, yes. Pagan, Wiccan, that is me. I'm also vampiric, so... That's something I've never really talked about on my channel before, so... It's a little weird to talk about in public. Yeah, Gummy Bears. Don't be scared. I'm a very non-judgmental person. You can come here, be whoever you want. If you're Christian, Catholic, Jewish, I don't care. Just be nice to each other, be nice to me, be nice to everyone. That's all I care about. Oh, thank you guys. You're so sweet. You guys are awesome. But yeah, oh God, okay, so Gummy Bears. Okay, yes, I was one of those kids that loved Barney. Wants to get drunk and party, and I hate alcohol. It's hard to find good groups. Brittany, that is a really great point. I'll get back to the whole favorite cartoons from the 90s and everything in just a moment. I really do want to touch on that. Don't ever feel pressured to do anything like that. Yes, yeah, I agree with you, James. It's, okay, so... There's always that pressure or kind of peer pressure or even just social pressure to drink and party and like try all kinds of drugs and everything. Don't ever feel pressured. I actually didn't like alcohol for many, many years, and all of a sudden my palate changed, and now I like really dark, strong tasting alcohols, which is weird. Never thought I would be that kind of person, but I am. The darker the beer, the better. And so here I am, and the drier the wine, the better. I like dry wines. I'm so weird now. It's so weird. Like, getting older is so weird. But when I was younger, I always had to drink, like, really super fruity drinks because I didn't like the taste of alcohol. So if it didn't taste like alcohol, I would love it. But if it tasted like alcohol, I hated it. And, you don't have to ever do anything you don't want to do. I mean, if you want to just smoke weed, just smoke weed. If you want to, drink alcohol from time to time, then you can do that. Oh, thank you, Julie. You're so sweet. Sweet wine. Yeah, sweet wine. I mean, my best friends, they love Moscato, which is a dessert wine, and all kinds of dessert wines. They love those. The sweeter, the better. Weird is okay. I'm drinking rum, so hide the innocent ones. Well, I am drinking Angry Orchard Rosé, and I like this one. It's a little too sweet for me. It's not my particular pick, but I mean, I do like it, and of course I'll drink it, but I don't drink to get drunk either. I drink to relax, and I drink to like just have a good time, but I don't need it. In fact, I actually prefer weed because weed doesn't have really any, side effects like a hangover or anything like that, which is why I prefer weed. Well, yeah, I'm fine with other people drinking, but don't like when people call me boring or not fun if I don't. Let them. I mean, seriously, let them call you whatever they want to call you, because you know what? You know the truth, and you know how you are, and you know that you are fucking awesome because I said so. And tell them to just fuck off and be like, fine, I'm boring, but you know what? You don't get to have this one. Weed is my thing too, says Gem10 Planet Food. Yeah, weed is awesome. Drunk, delusional, sometimes the same thing. Yeah, sometimes. Smurfs. Everybody keeps saying Smurfs. Smurfs. I did watch Smurfs when I was a kid, but not as much as you would think. I love these life talks. I love it too. We should smoke and drink. The best people are the ones like you for you. Oh, yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, definitely. If at any point in time anybody ever tells you that you are boring for avoiding certain things, whether it be weed or alcohol or even drugs, like I was told that I was boring for turning down cocaine when I was in middle school. And so I was just like, okay, fine, then I guess I'm boring. And thank y'all. I love my earrings too. They're really big. I like them. Yes, Manny, definitely, absolutely. We've already talked about this though. But yeah, it's lights out where you are. West Coast, Hawaii, Alaska. I am actually West Coast. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've mentioned this multiple times. I actually used to work at the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum. I am now currently working through, actually not necessarily working, I'm still training and learning how to do graphic design and everything, and that's been a lot of fun. But yeah, the sun is currently setting. Hey, I'm new. Don't hate. I don't hate. I'm just saying, for anyone who was curious, I do mention it a lot that I live here in Las Vegas. And I'm actually thinking about, in the last live stream, we talked about like how I'm planning on doing like a mini documentary on the history of Las Vegas here, which is something I've been researching for many, many years. And do you ever go through dumb boyfriends in your 20s? Oh, absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Pearl, no, there's no more museum. I was let go due to getting sick too often, but it's okay because when one door closes, another opens. And you know what? Zach was very, very kind to me when he let me go. So I had no hard feelings at all. Canada, eh? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. But... You know, I love Canadians. Oh my gosh. Are you still going to do paranormal? Of course I'm going to do paranormal. Of course. I love paranormal stuff. Yeah, see, I got sick a lot working at the museum. But, yeah, of course, paranormal is always something that I'm going to be doing. Canada, I actually have a really funny story. When I was working for a limousine company, Area 51, I have not tried visiting Area 51, and I'm not going to, actually. It's very dangerous over there. There's been many people that have been shot for getting too close to the fence line and everything. Just getting to the fence line, you get shot at. So, yeah, I'm not, that's one area that I refuse to go by. But, okay, so when it comes to Canada, I really got to tell this story. It's a really great story. You guys are going to laugh your asses off. Okay, so I was working for this limousine company, and I was stationed at the Imperial Palace Hotel, which is now the Link Hotel. It's on the Strip and everything. I was stationed over there, and I was to manage the shuttle drivers that would help you go to the airport. It was one price, $7, per person. And I was always threatened by fucking taxi drivers and everything. That's another story. So it was really cold outside. I woke up really early because my schedule was 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Not a morning person. So I had to get up super early, and I always would check the weather before I would get ready so I knew how to dress for the day. And the weather for that morning was 42 degrees, which is really freaking cold here in Vegas. It doesn't get that cold very often. And when it does, it's freaking cold. So obviously, being a Las Vegas native, I don't have very many winter clothes, especially good quality winter clothes. So I had to layer up. And I kid you not, I was wearing 8 layers of clothing. I counted a few times. So I was wearing 8 layers of clothing. I went to work, showed up at my station. I looked like a freaking marshmallow because I actually kind of looked like I was wearing those fat suits, you know, that they use. Like, actually Shane Dawson actually just recently showed it with his boyfriend getting into a fat suit and everything. So I felt like that because my arms were stuck out, like just resting. Like I couldn't squeeze my arms in because I was wearing so many layers and everything. It was awful. Well, turns out there was a group of these Canadians that they had already purchased their ticket, so they planned ahead of time to take my company's shuttle to the airport. So they were waiting outside with me, and like once all of their people in their group were together, because they were here for some kind of convention, I can't remember what, but they just looked at me and they started cracking up, and they were like, honey, how many layers are you wearing? And I was just like, 8. And they just started cracking up. They were like, oh my God, you're not used to this, are you? And I was just like, nope, not at all. Not at all. And I told them very proudly, I am born and raised here in Las Vegas. We don't get this kind of weather normally, so we don't have quality winter clothes. I mean, we do sell quality winter clothes here. I just personally don't own any of those because they're very expensive, because they don't sell here. So they mark up the prices of it all. So it's really hard to get really good quality winter clothes here for a decent price. But yeah, so they were just laughing at me and everything. And I was just like, so where are you guys from? And they were like, oh, we're from Virginia. And I was like, you're from where? Sounded like vagina. Turns out it's Vagina Canada. That was the best day of my life. Hearing them tell that story, I was cracking up so hard with my drivers. Every time they mentioned Vagina, I was just like, it just sounded like vagina. I didn't know it was Virginia, but either way, it's still, I was dying. I love that day. Best day of my work career ever. Because they were just so proud. They were like, oh yeah, we have that in Virginia. I'm like, I'm not gonna say it. It was so bad. It was so bad, but yeah. So that's my story when it comes to Canadians, and that's why I love them. I love these story times with you guys. Okay, I'm going to take you guys with me because it's getting dark. I got to turn on the light, and I actually do need another cigarette, and I'm not too proud to admit that. So just keeping an eye on the comments section. Okay, I got it. Oh. I didn't want to come into the room to turn on the light, but I guess I'm going to have to. My fiance is a huge Doctor Who fan. My stomach hurts. I know, right? Right? It is the best story ever. I love that story so much. I love telling it. I love telling it so much. Oh, yay. Oh, I'm so glad you guys love Doctor Who. But yeah, and we have our Sherlock. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so yes, we have our Sherlock. These are actual curtains here, and they are super thick and heavy and very blackout curtains, which is amazing. Especially here in Vegas, you need blackout curtains on your windows. Otherwise, not only will the heat get through, but that sun is very intense and it's very bright. So blackout curtains are an absolute must. So now we're going to go back outside. Now that I have my cigarettes and everything. Zombie issues! Hey! Sorry, I was just going inside to grab my cigarettes and turn on the light out here. So now that's all on. Oh, I want you guys to see this. Look at this. It is a huge whiteboard that my fiance grabbed for me. Yeah, it's all good now, Brianna. It's all good. I lost connection, so that's what happened. But look at this. Look at this whiteboard. Look at this. It is freaking massive. I am standing straight up. This thing is huge. Look at this. This is my whiteboard. My fiance got this for me. It's going to be filled with schedules and everything. I'm 54 and don't like pretty young girls that are smoking hot and ready to breed and carry seed. So I'm going to marry a snapping turtle. That is very interesting, Gem 10. Oh, I didn't see your comment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was too interested in reading the snapping turtle comment, which was quite interesting. I'm sorry to do this, but I gotta go now. But oh, okay, that's okay, Rarsome Cat. You go do what you need to do, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming to this live stream. You go do what you need to do. Oh yeah, so I told you guys I was gonna get back to the whole '90s cartoons thing. I love whiteboards. I have a smaller one in my room. They come in handy for reminders. Yeah, seriously. And like this huge one, not only am I gonna just be doodling all over it because I miss drawing, but and I love drawing on whiteboards. I am totally that adult that is a huge kid, and I will draw all over a whiteboard. That's me. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of my schedules on there too and everything, and I'm gonna be putting on there my schedule for YouTube. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. So, excuse me. Don't do what I do. Brittany, do you have any tattoos, Sarah? I have 7. I have 7 tattoos. I'm actually working on getting a cover-up done here soon, too. Yeah, I have my Om. I have my Ankh. I have my chest tattoo. Oh, you have 3. Yeah, I have this one. I have one on the back of my neck. That's the one that I'm going to be getting covered up, so no one's going to be seeing that one. And I also have 2 on my ankles. Where's my other one? Wait, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm forgetting a tattoo somewhere. I'm forgetting. I know I have 7. I know I have 7. Oh, 7. Yeah. It's my lotus. My lotus. Oh, well, you know, I don't have any markers to draw on it right now. But I mean, that could definitely be something that I'll do later on at another live stream. But let me see. 4 here, working on 5. Nice, Pearl. Nice. You can draw Goku. I actually can draw Goku. I've drawn him a couple of times. Not very well. But then again, I was like 14. Yeah, I was like 14, I think. So I had this thing that it's not necessarily copying, but what I would do is I would take a reference photo and then I would draw it just from looking at the photo. I would take photos like this small and that tall to like drawing them full size like this. And I don't even know how I would do that. I still don't even know how I do that because I still do that. And I don't know, I don't know what's registering in my head when I do that, but I do that. That's the thing I do. I don't even know. I don't. I've even taken like really, really small ones. I think the smallest one I had was like that wide and about that tall. So it was like basically like a wallet photo size. And I blew that up. So about like that big. Yeah. Totally by accident. I actually was really trying hard to draw it small and I couldn't. I physically could not. My next will be steampunk style mechanical wind up blue jay. Ooh, that sounds cool. I got 4 tattoos. I need to catch up, says Manny. No, you don't need to catch up. If that's something you want to do, then of course, you know, but we're here talking about don't falling for peer pressure. I'm subbing, but I warn you, I was being facetious as about the snapping turtle. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, Gem 10. You're good. But yeah, it's so funny because, too, I was also going to talk about how I'm getting my voice back, and yet my voice sounds like it's going more now than it ever has. I don't know. It's really weird. By the way, the update on my hands is that my hands are actually healing. Yay! I've been suffering from this weird eczema where these itchy blister bumps would show up on my hands. And they wouldn't go away for a long time, but I started using peroxide and all kinds of other stuff. Oh yeah, I lost a nail today. I lost a nail. It's okay. I need to get them redone. But yeah, my hands have been healing. They look bad. I mean, my hands look awful. They are so, like, they look like I got sunburnt on my palms, which is weird. But I got on the inside of my fingers. They suck. Yeah, it really does. They're itchy and they're bothersome and they don't really go away. Salt scrub. I never thought of using salt scrub. Yeah, I should definitely do that because I think I do have some salt scrub. Do you think that... oh, yeah, I'm sure you mean Bram Stoker's Dracula is the best love story, or do you think Romeo and Juliet is? Honestly, I don't think either is. Honestly. The best love story I feel actually is... I forgot his name, but it's from Up. The love story of the old man and his passed away wife. I love that story. And it just makes me cry every time I watch the intro of it. It's like, it's so heartbreaking. I love that story. Actually, also, Princess Bride, great love story. Great love story. Yeah, 90s. Okay, I need to think about 90s cartoons here. Oh, Animaniacs. Loved Animaniacs. I was obsessed with that. Freakazoid. Freakazoid was another favorite. Absolutely loved Freakazoid. 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 I loved Freakazoid. I think I had a crush on Freakazoid at one point. Rugrats. Absolutely. A satirical comedy, Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, actually, yeah, I definitely, yeah, I believe it. But yeah, Freakazoid, Animaniacs, Rugrats. You know, I never really watched Hey Arnold or anything very often. When I did, it was very rare. Ed, and Eddie, I rarely watched.
Hi.
Hey Arnold!
Do you want a drink? Let me get you a drink?
If you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
I got to show them inside. Well, not the messy parts of our room.
Oh.
I got to show them the curtains and the Doctor Who.
Did you show them the whiteboard that he got you?
Yes, I did. I showed them that.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, he's here. Pearl calls you B.
Why am I B?
Because bedhead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to grab you a drink and get back to the game.
Pearl says B.
What up, Pearl?
He says, what up, Pearl? But, hey, babe.
Yes.
90s cartoons.
Hey Arnold, Ren and Stimpy,
Ren and Stimpy.
Monsters, Rugrats.
Real monsters, yes.
Doug, for God's sake.
Doug! Oh my God, I love Doug. Thank you, babe.
How about X-Men?
X-Men, yes.
Conan, Max.
I didn't watch Conan. Max?
Eat the freaking cat. Bobby's World. The Tick. Ooh.
Bobby's World. Oh, the Tick! Oh, the Tick. Yeah, those Courage the Cowardly Dog, that was actually a really good one. But I think that was early 2000s, wasn't it? Courage the Cowardly Dog? Thundercats. Oh my God, Thundercats. Cat Dog. Oh my God, Cat Dog. Ren and Stimpy and Ariel Monsters, though, was like a guilty pleasure because I knew it was weird to like those shows.
Count Duckula.
Count Duckula! Or Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. Yes, that was...
DuckTales.
DuckTales. Yeah, Tailspin, absolutely. Tailspin.
Rescue Rangers.
Oh my God, Rescue Rangers. I had the video game on my Super Nintendo, Rescue Rangers. I loved that game.
Tailspin.
Oh, Tailspin. Oh my God, thank you, babe.
I love you.
I got a refill.
Have fun with your nostalgia.
Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah, Tailspin was another favorite. Absolute favorite. Love Tailspin. DuckTales. all that shit. I mean, when it comes to non-cartoons, though, Friends, obviously. Love Friends. I've been watching Friends for too long. Actually, my fiance and I have agreed that we are Chandler and Monica in different ways. Like, we're both Chandler and Monica and a little bit of Rachel and Ross. When I was watching Dragon Tales, Reading Rainbow, oh my god, Reading Rainbow, Barney, Sesame Street, The Big Comfy Couch. Oh my god, The Big Comfy Couch. It's The Big Comfy Couch. Oh my god, I loved that show. Loved that show. That girl, okay, granted, my brothers loved the clock time for reasons I'm not going to get into. But, oh my god, The Big Comfy Couch was so great on so many levels. I loved the girl and her makeup. She fascinated me. She fascinated me. What did I start? Yeah, Tony, seriously, what did you start? Darkwing Duck, seriously, is the shit. Love Darkwing Duck. Oh my god. Oh, so good. I've seen Big Comfy Couch on YouTube. I need to search that. I need to search that so hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, nostalgia. I've been listening to so much like 90s music lately too. God, I miss the 90s. Dragon Tales, yeah. I love Dragon Tales. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot even like their little magic words to go into Dragonland or whatever it was. What movie would you make from those cartoons? That's a great question. I would love to actually see a CG version of All Real Monsters. Do you have any younger sisters? Says Gem10. No, I'm actually the youngest in my family. Gem and the Holograms. I actually never really watched that. 90s music is the best. That's when music was good. I don't like music nowadays. Fresh Prince, yes. Oh my god, I loved Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Loved that show. I am actually, oh my gosh, let's see. I was born at the dawn of the 80s. Tell the one y'all are talking about are the ones my sister drove me nuts with. I'm so sorry, Pearl. I'm so sorry. But no, I love the 90s. It was such a really interesting time in our years. I was born 94. I was born in 89. So I was at the end of the 80s. So I got to experience both. Really, I got to experience both because my brothers loved stuff from the 80s. I loved stuff from the 90s, and my dad loved stuff from his generation, and even before his generation, he raised me with big band music and all kinds of things. I grew up loving Red Skelton. Oh, God. If you guys don't know who Red Skelton is, he is an old-time comedian from the 1950s. Oh, my God. He was so funny. I love Red Skelton. Kind of racist. I'm not going to lie. I mean, of course, it was back in that time when racist jokes were a thing. Definitely, yeah, don't recommend him to any PC people out there. I was talking with my mom, and we were talking about Lion King. He said it came out in 94. Yeah, Lion King came out in 94, didn't it? My favorite as a kid was Aladdin, though. I was born in 91. Love Red Skelton. Brianna, I'm so proud of you. And Gem10, yes, Red Skelton was the greatest. He was so awesome. And oh my God, Clem Cadiddle Hopper was one of my favorite characters that he did. Of course, Freddy the Freeloader was awesome as well. Lucille Ball, yes, Lucille Ball. You know, she gets a lot of flack for her voice, but I love Carol Channing. Love Carol Channing, and I'm shocked that she's still alive. I loved Ariel since I'm a redhead. Oh, that is so sweet. You know, and so many people had crushes on Ariel. Like, even my fiance, like, I called him out on it. We were talking about The Little Mermaid. What is this? What is this? What is happening? What is this? I'm trying to grab it. There it is. Ha ha ha. There we go. I even confronted my fiance about it because we were talking about Little Mermaid, and he was like, "Oh, I loved Little Mermaid." I was like, "Yeah," because he had a crush on Ariel, and he was just like, No. I was like, "Oh, you so did. You so did." Yeah. I've actually been thinking about dyeing my hair red. My daughter thinks she will be a mermaid one day. Oh, that is so sweet. She's half naked. I mean, of course. Yeah, exactly. She's in a clam bra. Who wouldn't have a crush on Ariel? I had a crush on Ariel. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Ryan's over here. He's nodding. He's like, yeah. Everyone had a crush on Ariel.
All depends on what half was fish.
He said it all depends on what half is fish. Yeah, nothing covering her tail. Oh my god. Anyone? Oh, Hunchback of Notre Dame. The soundtrack to that. The soundtrack. Loved the soundtrack of that film. Absolutely amazing. Manny says, born in 84. I am old. You're not old, Manny.
Wow.
Yeah, you were born in 83?
83.
Yeah? Yeah, Ryan was born in 83. Ryan is a longtime friend of my fiance's. He is an awesome human being. He's been sharing with a lot of stories.
Hello, buddy.
He's been sharing stories about my fiance to me, and I love Ryan for it. Music of Prince of Egypt was good too. It was. Prince of Egypt was just a great film in general, even though I'm not Christian or anything, but yeah. Great movie. Blink-182, the best. Blink-182 was alright. No Doubt was better. I love No Doubt. Half Naked Daughters on YouTube are hit. Look at the stats. What? No. There we go. But yeah, so anyway. Yeah, so I mean, you can't beat having Voldemort for voices of Ramses. Voice of Ramses. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Brittany? Have you done any paranormal investigations or spirit box sessions? No, I have not. Not yet. Not yet. But I'm in the works of getting my group together. It's been really, really hard getting my group together. Yeah, Prince of Egypt. Really? He's the voice. I did not know that. The guy who plays Voldemort was one of the voices in Prince of Egypt. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. How are you holding up, Brian?
I'm hungry.
Same. We're all hungry over here. We're waiting on my fiance to finish cooking.
This is not a lasagna.
Not
Lasagna.
It's not?
It's cottage cheese.
Oh, I know. I told him. It's not ricotta. Ricotta is a way to make lasagna, not cottage cheese. I mean, granted, it doesn't taste bad, but
It's not a lasagna.
It's not a lasagna.
Lasagna is spaghetti cake.
Yeah, it's spaghetti cake. It's spaghetti cake. But yeah. All my booze has ran out and I'm not even half happy. Well, I'm sorry, Dee Dee. That sounds like a personal issue. But, let's see. What else is from the 90s?
From the 90s. DuckTales the movie. Treasure of the Lost Land.
DuckTales the movie, that's right.
Treasure of the Lost Land.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Treasures of the Lost Land. That was a really good one. David Tennant is the voice of the old man Duck in the new DuckTales. That's right, yeah. Scrooge McDuck, yeah. The Last Unicorn. You know, I've heard of The Last Unicorn. I have not seen it. I actually have a book called The Last Unicorn for my kids.
Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest.
Fern Gully, yes.
Tim Curry.
And Robin Williams.
Yes.
fucking love Fern Gully. That movie is amazing. So underrated and underappreciated.
Or An American Tail.
Oh, American Tail!
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Fievel Goes West. Oh, An American Tail.
My heart.
My heart. My soul. Oh, Fievel Goes West and American Tail. Those, oh my God. Great movies. Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
I haven't seen Howard the Duck.
But it wasn't a cartoon, though.
That was a comic, right?
It was a comic first, and then it became a, what's it called? A live-action movie.
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Circuit.
Short Circuit, yes! Short Circuit was amazing. Oh my God, that movie made me cry. Oh, that made me cry so bad. Short Circuit was so good.
Your mama was a snowblower.
No, that movie is amazing. Thundercats the movie was the biggest hit, I swear to God, says Tony. The Mysterious Cities of Gold was great. Let me see. What was one of my favorite movies from the 90s? Well, Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire. I mean, I'm a huge Robin Williams fan anyway.
Yeah.
Love Robin Williams till the day I die. But
The Birdcage?
My parents wouldn't let me see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, now, obviously, I could. I haven't thought of that to see a Birdcage with Robin Williams. And Rosie O'Donnell.
Yep.
And, oh, God, there were so many. There were a lot of celebrities in that film.
Yep.
Ghostbusters, that was good. Ninja Turtles. Oh, God. The Ninja Turtles.
1 and 2,
movies.
but not 3.
No, yeah. 1 and 2, not 3.
3 is wrong. Just wrong, and you should feel wrong.
Wrong. It's wrong. Somewhere out there. Oh my God, Tony, you're gonna make me cry. Stop it. We're out there beneath the same big sky. Oh God. Has anyone seen Drop Dead Fred or Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter is Dead?
I've seen both of those.
Ryan has seen both of those. Power Rangers, original Power Rangers. Yes.
With Ivan Ooze.
Yes. My family was Jaro fans. So Nightmare on Elm Street and Poltergeist. Ah, I see what you mean.
Candyman.
Oh yeah. We were talking about Candyman. Yeah, we were talking about Candyman.
To this day, no.
I Blew Up the Kid. You know what's funny is my dad worked on that film. My dad did the lighting on that film when they were over at the Hard Rock. I remember going there in the car to visit my dad. I think we were either visiting him to bring him lunch or something or what, but I remember being at the Hard Rock with all the cameras and lights and everything, and there was like, the street was shut down. It was a process just to get to my dad. Yeah. And Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was really good. But yeah, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. My dad worked on that set. So.
Spaceballs?
Spaceballs! Spaceballs, yes.
Merchandising.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Now let's see how you handle it.
Labyrinth is also another classic.
Legend? Was that 90s?
The Legend? I think that was late 80s.
Oh.
Because Tom Cruise was really young.
Yeah.
So I think that was late 80s.
And short.
And very short. Little Shop of Horrors. I think that was late 80s too. Wasn't that 89 or 88?
Yes.
Yeah. 10th Kingdom! Pearl, I love you for mentioning the 10th Kingdom. Yes. Love the 10th Kingdom. I actually have it. I own it. And I've been trying to get my fiance to see it because he hasn't seen the 10th Kingdom. And I'm just like, someone who's as nerdy as me has not seen the 10th Kingdom. Love the 10th Kingdom. Have you seen it?
No. No.
Ryan.
I know. I'm slacking.
You are. You want to say?
/ seppuku.
Do you want? Oh no, not seppuku. Do you want to say hi to my viewers?
Hello, viewers.
You want it? You want it? There's Ryan. Say hi.
Hello.
Ryan is awesome. I should get Ryan on here before he leaves to share some stories about my fiance on the internet. for the internet to know.
We might have to card people.
Everyone's saying hi, Ryan.
Hello, hello.
He says hello, hello. Just in case if you guys can't hear.
But that's close enough.
Hello, hello. Yes. Yeah, oh my gosh. Ryan is a cool guy. Brittany said Ryan sounds like a cool guy.
I try. Not very hard, but I try.
Ryan is very cool. Ryan is very awesome. Love Ryan. Totally down anytime you ever come back in Vegas. You are.
It's going to happen.
Oh, absolutely. You better. Yes.
Yeah, definitely coming back to Vegas, definitely.
Seems like he's very wise. Very weird.
Gotta go with the Animaniacs reference.
Animaniacs, yes. I love the Wheel of Morality.
Turn. Tell us
the lesson that we should learn.
The moral of the story is, never eat crackers in bed.
It's true, though. It's true. You should never eat crackers in bed, because, oh my god, the mess. Rocky Horror Picture Show, I know not the 90s, but who doesn't...
I've never seen it.
What?
Never seen it.
You've never seen Rocky Horror?
No. But I saw Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is kind of the same thing.
No.
It's got Rocky Horror in it.
It is... Ryan has to see a Rocky Horror Picture Show now.
Apparently.
Fuck. How do you go living without seeing Rocky Horror?
Very carefully. You watch what you say to people.
Apparently. Okay, don't hate me, but I have never made it all the way through Rocky Horror Picture Show. Pearl.
My people.
Pearl, I'm disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Tie him to a chair and make him watch it, says Zombie Issues.
Okay.
He said okay. It will be done. Oh, Pearl, don't hang your head in shame. Because she hasn't made it all the way through Rocky Horror. But it's okay. I forgive you. But you better watch it and watch it all the way through. The ending is the best part. The ending is where, shit goes down. Yeah. Why are you nodding? You haven't seen it.
I'm agreeing with you. The part where it's over. That's my favorite part.
Oh, Jesus. Lord help me. I don't care for the newer one, though. You know what? I agree with you, Zombie Issues. The newer one is not very good. I was really hoping that it was, but it was not very good. Ask Ryan what the movie is with the kangaroos from another world.
The movie with the kangaroos from another world.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Kangaroo Jack?
Yeah, that's all I can think of is Kangaroo Jack. I haven't either. The whole movie, my ex-wife made me see it, but it was rough. Man.
Rough.
Kamehameha. Yeah, okay, so 90s cartoons. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. Well, Dragon Ball was imported 1988.
Dragon Ball, but that's not Dragon Ball Z.
No, Dragon Ball Z started 1992, I believe. Ish. Hey, Yu Yu Hakusho, great 90s cartoon. Well, anime, but Yu Yu Hakusho, that was from the 90s. It was originally released in 1990 as a manga, but it was released in anime form in 1992, imported here in 94. I know a lot about Yu Yu Hakusho. In case if you guys haven't noticed, I have an entire video based on my collection of Yu Yu Hakusho. You should see that. My childhood memory, Dragon Ball Z, yes. Although, my first anime, well, I don't know. Does Ronin Warriors count anymore? Ronin Warriors, did you see that?
Cowboy Bebop. That was my first.
Oh, Cowboy Bebop was your first.
Yeah.
And
That and Sailor Moon.
Oh, Sailor Moon, yeah. Sailor Moon's a classic. Which is funny, I've never seen it. I've never seen Sailor Moon.
Shame.
I know. Akira. Akira is the shit. That's where it all began. That is where it blew up here in the States.
Yes.
Akira. Nah, it's my birthday. Well, that took you a long time to respond, TD.
I do that.
All right. Wouldn't he be the virgin or something like? Yes. Okay. So Tony, when it comes to Rocky Horror Picture Show, if you go to a Rocky Horror Picture Show showing and you've never been before, that is when you are a virgin. But if you're just seeing Rocky Horror in your own home, you know, of course, you can watch it as many times as you want. But even if you've seen it a million times, oh, well, Ryan was just over here. That's all. But he'll be back. He said he would. Sorry. So yeah, it doesn't matter how many times you've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show. If you've never been to a live showing, then you are a virgin, which is why I've never been to a live showing. Had to go outside for a cigarette. You're good, Dee Dee. I am currently outside with my cigarette. Ryan's just awesome. He's not a person to kind of like take the spotlight or anything like that. He's really cool, really down to earth, really awesome. Love Ryan. But yeah, he'll be back. But yeah, I can't believe we're already an hour into our live stream. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, definitely. I always tell people go to a live showing of Rocky Horror Picture Show, even though I've never been. I know a lot about it. I know what goes on in those things, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm just afraid that somebody's going to call me out as a virgin, and I don't want to. Oh, it's Legends of Virtue. I've never heard of that before. Legends of Virtue. It's a kangaroos from outer space. Never heard of it. Rocky Horror is okay, but Richard O'Brien will always be the Crystal Maze host to me. Crystal Maze host. Never heard of that one. Black or Dark Crystal. That is one I've only seen once, and I don't even remember a whole lot of it. I remember parts. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, seriously, Brianna. Seriously. I love it. This is why I love live streaming with you guys, because you guys make it always so much fun, and I love it to the max. I do. You guys are awesome. But yeah, no, I seriously, Labyrinth, I actually make my kids watch the Labyrinth, and they don't like it as much as I do, and so they get a little weirded out by it, but Mommy gets to watch it, so. Warriors of Virtue. Well, I mean, I'll have to look that up, because I've never heard of it before. But, oh, Hocus Pocus. That's another great 90s movie. Hocus Pocus is definitely a classic. I mean, of course, Nightmare Before Christmas. A lot of Tim Burton films. A lot of really great Tim Burton films were released in the 90s. I mean, granted, he does still have really great films still, but 90s was definitely his peak, I feel. Ash Tree says Brazil? What do you mean? Are you here from Brazil? Because that would be really cool. Princess Bride is one of my favorite films of all time. Love Princess Bride. Warriors of Virtue was a low-key, awesome, never-ending story. Oh, never-ending story. Oh, that is a great one, too. 80s movies. 80s was a really awkward time, I feel. Beetlejuice, yes. My kids actually, they kind of like Beetlejuice. Not as much as I do, obviously. What? You hate Never-Ending Story? Brittany, I am ashamed. No, I'm just saying. But Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas. Never seen them. Brianna! What the hell? Fell asleep, Brittany? Really? Willow was sweet. Oh my god. James, dude. Oh my god, Never-Ending Story. I have to watch it again because I don't remember a lot of it. There's parts I remember, and of course, you know, it's a cult classic. Halloween Town better than Hocus Pocus. Don't kill me. Brittany. Halloween Town. Okay, I'll give you that. Halloween Town is good. I like Hocus Pocus better, but to each their own. If you like Halloween Town better, all the more to you. Is chill. Yeah, that speech is chilling. Never-Ending Story was pretty traumatic when I was a kid. Never Ending Story can be traumatic. The Craft, okay. Here's the thing. I always get referred to The Craft a lot. A lot of people even like will say craft-related things to me all the time. Never seen The Craft. Even though, like, I am so freaking, like, 90s gothy today. The scene when the horse drums. That's so sad. It's so sad. That traumatized me as a kid. That traumatized me. That, oh my God, that horse scene was awful. No, oh God. We could get into a whole thing of like really horrible, traumatic movie scenes, but I want to leave this on a good note here. No, okay. Fern Gully, I've always loved, and I've always said the Avatar movie with the blue aliens and everything. That movie, not the Last Airbender, but the alien movie. Avatar is definitely a modern version of Fern Gully, and it's something that I've said since the beginning. Changed my mind. I did not just do that. Fern Gully. The Abyss. I think I saw that. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, wait, no, I did. I did see The Abyss. Yeah, no, that movie was... Return to Oz was also creepy. I don't think I've seen Return to Oz. James and the Giant Peach. Oh, my God. James and the Giant Peach is such a great film. The Abyss, actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I have seen The Abyss. And that movie gave me so much anxiety. So much anxiety. Every time whenever I would go into a deep end of a pool, I would just be like, oh my God, I'm going to die from the pressure. I'm not in a suit. Everyone used to call me that in middle school. Raven? People would call you Raven. You know, it's funny because my best friend calls me Raven now, and she's, you know, she's just so weird. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? I actually haven't seen that one. I know it's a classic. I haven't seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Contact is another good one. I don't watch it for many reasons, mostly involving my dad. I'll talk about my dad another time. Edward Scissorhands, of course. Of course, Edward Scissorhands. I don't know how that's sent. People used to call me James. Oh, James and the Giant Peach. Oh, that's sweet, though. I would love that. People would actually, they would call me Lydia when I was younger. And even still, a lot of people actually nickname me Lydia Dietz all the time because they're all like, oh my God, you look like Lydia. And I get Wednesday Addams a lot too. And now that my hair is growing, I might actually do some pigtail braids here. But I gotta let my hair get a little bit longer first, but... Twister was so good. That gave me anxiety too. City of Lost Children. I haven't seen that one. Haven't seen City of Lost Children. Oh shoot. Fuck. What's that movie called? Mine's embarrassing, but my name was Smeagol from Lord of the Rings because I love to talk in his voice. Oh, I love Smeagol. Gollum. Children of the Corn. Never saw Children of the Corn. You know, there's a Jaws. Jaws was good. Jaws was okay. Definitely made me scared of the ocean as a kid, but now when I watch it, it's kind of cheesy. Twister was my jam. I love Bill Paxton. Always wanted to be a storm chaser. You know, actually, Twister got me into wanting to be a storm chaser too. Aliens. Oh, Aliens. That whole saga thing. I can't. Alien, seriously, that is seriously one of my fears. I get so much anxiety watching Alien. We watched, what was it, Alien Coven? Or Covenant, whatever it was. My fiance had to deal with me that night because I was not in a good place. Titanic, oh my God, yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic. I think everybody had a crush on him. Everybody had a crush on Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic. He was hot. Signs was good too. Signs was good. Suspiria for beautiful Italian horror. I haven't seen that one. I never even heard of that one. I'll have to look that one up. But let me see. Let me think of something. I mean, of course, when it comes to Disney movies, they're all classics. Aladdin was definitely my favorite when I was a kid. I would put the VHS in the player. I would watch it all the way through, hit rewind, and I got so good at it. I could sit there and just know where it was in the movie when it would be rewinding, and then I would just hit play. Sure enough, right at intro. Every time. I was so good at that because I love that movie. War of the Worlds. Oh, God. Yeah, that one actually was pretty freaky. Don't play the game. It's scary. Ooh. Jungle Book. Oh, yeah. Sandlot. Sandlot I haven't seen. I'm Going to Hell and Dragging You With Me. Oh, Drag Me to Hell. That was actually a newer horror movie. I think you're talking about a different one. But maybe you could pick from all your fans. The characters were James and the Giant Peach, off the top of your head. Oh, well, I don't know exactly what you mean there, Tony. Don't know exactly. Oh, Mulan was good. Cats Away. Haven't seen that one. Stand By Me. Okay. I haven't seen that one either. There's a lot of films I haven't seen, so don't get mad at me. Cats versus Dogs. Oh, Cats versus Dogs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pearl. I'm sorry. There's a lot of films I have not seen. It's really weird. I have not seen a lot. But seriously, watch it. Okay, James. Okay. Okay. I will. But yeah, oh my gosh. There's a lot of films I have not seen. I love them voices you do. Thank you, Tony. If I have to watch... you have to watch Stand By Me. Okay, if you have to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show, I will watch Stand By Me. Actually, I've been wanting to watch Stand By Me. There's a lot of classics that I've been really wanting to watch because there's a lot of movies too that my parents just kind of banned, and it wasn't that like Star Wars. Star Wars is just a classic, but yeah. When it comes to certain movies, my family was very strict when it came to like what's age appropriate. So there's a lot of films I haven't seen. Indiana Jones was actually one of my dad's favorites, so of course I watched Indiana Jones. Love Harrison Ford. Love Harrison Ford. Don't know how I feel about this new Han Solo movie because it's not Harrison Ford. AVP. What's AVP? The Mummy. The Mummy. Oh my God. The Mummy was so good. I had such a crush on that guy. What was his name? Shoot. What was his name? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Haven't seen that one. Pretty Woman. Definitely seen Pretty Woman. Brendan Fraser. Thank you, Brittany. Brendan Fraser. Had a huge crush on Brendan Fraser when he did Mummy. Anyway. Aliens versus Predator, won't see it. I won't. I haven't seen it. I'm not going to just because Alien, they give me such anxiety. When I was a kid, I watched Exorcism. Encino Man, yes. Love that film. When I was a kid, I watched Alien, and it was the one movie that gave me nightmares. I've seen Exorcist. I've seen Poltergeist. I've seen all kinds of horror movies. I grew up watching the Scream series movies. I haven't seen Scream 4, the newer one, but Crybaby I haven't seen either. Weezing on the Juice. Encino Man is such a classic. It's so good. But yeah, Alien was the one movie that gave me nightmares along with It. It and Alien and I think something else. I can't remember. But makes weasel sounds. Oh, I just never liked aliens. They freak me out. Okay. Oh, calling me a crybaby. No. Okay, so Alien, Crybaby, yeah, I hear a lot of great things about Crybaby. But, no. Okay, so when it comes to Alien, it's just how fast and quick they are, and they're, like, exoskeleton-ness. Like, they remind me a lot of Black Widows and everything, and I've always been afraid. Oh, Arachnophobia. There's a great 90s horror film right there. Arachnophobia. Hate that film. Seen it. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Beethoven. Oh, with the dogs. Yes. Oh my God. That was such a good movie. But yeah, no, how quick they move and their weird skin and everything. Oh no, I can't do Alien. We all have our thing. Yeah. Airbud. Oh my God. I had a golden retriever too. Her name was Goldie. And Airbud was my favorite because of her. And when she died, I was so sad. Oh my God. And like, and my dog Saki right now, she's getting old and I'm just so sad. Homeward Bound. Oh my God. Homeward Bound. Definitely a classic. Love Homeward Bound. Makes me cry every time. Such a good movie. Such a good movie. Oh, Milo and Otis. Milo and Otis was another great film. Loved that movie. I watched that movie a lot when I was a kid. Loved Milo and Otis. What would you make a movie of? Yes, that's right. You already asked that, Tony. Okay, so what would I make a film of? The Elephant's Child. Never seen that one. Okay. I need to think of what I would make a film of. Dog movies, especially when they die, I cry. Yeah. Okay, Marley and Me, refuse to see it. And A Dog's Purpose, refuse to see it. Because I can't. I just can't. I will bawl my eyes out. Narrated by Jack Nicholson. Oh, I love Jack Nicholson. Oh, yeah, the Batman movies. Okay, yeah. So my dad was actually supposed to work on the set of that Batman film it was with Jim Carrey, George Clooney, what was it, Uma Thurman, I believe, like all those like high named celebrities, like A-list celebrities, that Batman film. My dad was supposed to work on it, and he went to like the pre-production party and brought home like all these like fake tattoos and hats and all kinds of stuff from that, and so nobody knew that it was coming out, so nobody knew what it was, and we were just like, hey, we get to know before you. Hey. I was a weird kid. I was a bullied kid, so I took whatever I could to get popular. Yeah, Batman Forever, that's what it was. Yeah. Seen As Good As It Gets. I haven't seen Fried Green Tomatoes. Yes. Oh, Fried Green Tomatoes. I love that film. Oh, especially Steel Magnolias. Love Steel Magnolias. Classic. In fact, actually, my daughter's actually starting to get old enough to where I can actually make her watch that now, and I'm gonna sit her down and I'm gonna make her watch it. Yes, of course, the book is always better, but don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead. I actually was asked that earlier today, James, but I have not seen that one. I have not. I didn't even hear of it before, I don't think. Yeah, Fried Green Tomatoes, the movie, is actually, it's still really good. Of course, not as good as the book, but it's still really good. Steel Magnolias always makes me cry. Yeah, but it's definitely like a must-see movie, especially for women, but guys, of course, absolutely watch it. 8 Mile. That was early 2000s, wasn't it? Netflix and Smash. Lawrence, no, that's not what we're here for. We are here to talk about 90s movies. But anyway, yeah, so anyway, I love so many 90s films. Mrs. Doubtfire will always take a special place in my heart because of Robin Williams. Absolutely. Fern Gully and many, many others, of course. The Mask. Oh my God. How did I forget about The Mask? Jurassic Park was great, but it gave me super anxiety. But oh my God, The Mask. I love The Mask. And Liar Liar. Love Liar Liar. I love Liar Liar. I will watch Liar Liar all the time. About heaven. Oh, what dreams may come. That's what you're talking about. Actually, Pearl, when you come to Vegas and you go to the museum, we actually have the jacket from Robin Williams when he was in What Dreams May Come. That was my favorite piece in that entire museum. Love that jacket. This has truly been a breath of fresh air. Thank you for facilitating such a nostalgic chat. I'm off to bed. Good night, all you lovely souls. Thank you so much for joining, James. I'm actually going to be... I'm going to be going here to Flintstones movie. Oh, that was a good one. Good Will Hunting, always good. Beautiful Mind is always good, too. Beautiful Mind was actually really good. But yes, good night, James. And I'm going to actually end this live stream as well, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for making this like such an awesome chat. It was just so awesome. And always, you guys are the best. Love you guys so much. I love doing these live streams because of you guys. You always make it so enjoyable and make it so hard for me to leave. Yes, so yeah, don't worry, Julie. Good night, you guys. Always remember, yin yang is a balance, and the balance lies within yourself. You know who I'm talking to. I love you guys so much. Mwah! I had a fantastic time as well, Brianna. So you guys are amazing. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. I know, I'm sorry. Bye.